Welcome back to Manzoor's EVS tutorials. Today our topic is hotspots of biodiversity. The concept of hotspots of biodiversity, it was given by Norman Mears in 1988. These hotspots of biodiversity, they are geographical areas where large number of species are present, and among these species, large number of species are endemic as well. Endemic means means these species are present in this area only, and they are not found elsewhere in the world. So high species these hotspots are geographical areas where species richness is high, and also high endemism means large number of species which are present in this area are endemic to this area, means they are found in this area only and are not found elsewhere in the world. One more important thing, these species, they are having significant threat due to habitat loss, means these species are getting extinct, or we are losing these species mostly due to habitat loss. There are two important criteria which are essential for declaring any area to be a hotspot. So any area can be considered as an hotspot, as a hotspot area, if it possesses two important things. One is 0.5% of plant species, or we can say around 1500 species of plants must be present in the area. One is, so if area A would be called hotspot if 1500 species of plants are present in the area, 1500 species of plants. And second important criteria is 70% of the primary vegetation must have been lost due to different factors. So, and second important criteria is 70% of the vegetation must have been lost due to some anthropogenic activities. So two criteria are essential which makes any area a hotspot. One is 1500 species of the plants must be present in the area, and 70% of the primary vegetation must have been lost, mostly due to anthropogenic activities. Mears has identified one more important thing. The concept of hotspots was given by Mears in 1988, but Mears identified different hotspots in 1990s. We can also say that hotspots are geographical areas where large number of endemic plants are present. So we can also say hotspots are the area or geographical areas where large number of endemic plants are present. These hotspots, they are also unique areas of biodiversity, where representatives of evolutionary process of speciation and extinction are present. This look here, the speciation, which is formation of species, and extinction, which is elimination of the species, it is a natural process. It keeps on occurring. These hotspots, mostly they are representative of evolutionary process of this speciation and extinction, means in these areas the species process of speciation and extinction, it keeps going on. Moving to next slide. Moving to next slide. Mears has identified 25 terrestrial hotspots of biodiversity world over. So world over, there are Mears has identified in 2025 terrestrial hotspots of biodiversity. Out of these 25 terrestrial hotspots of biodiversity, 15 are tropical rainforests. 15 are tropical rainforests, and rest means 10 are present in other climatic conditions. The 15 which are present among which are tropical rainforests. Some of these are Hawaii, West Ecuador, uplands of West Amazonia, Atlantic forest of area of Brazil, eastern Madagascar, eastern Himalayas, etc. These all are they are tropical rainforests. 10 these hotspots, terrestrial hotspots, means which are present on land, they are present on other climatic conditions. These some of these are Central Chile, Ivory Coast, Western Ghats, East Orc forests of Tanzania, etc. So Mears has identified 25 hotspots. Out of these 25 hotspots, 15 are present in tropical rainforests and 10 are present in other climatic systems, the climatic conditions. This these hotspot numbers, it keeps on increasing. Why it keeps on increasing? Because the destruction due to human beings mostly, it keeps on increasing. So more the destruction, more would be the hotspots, because the loss of primary vegetation, it is one criteria for an area to be considered as a hotspot. India has four hotspots of biodiversity: Eastern Himalayas, this Indo-Burma region, Western Ghats, and Sri Lanka, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So these are four hotspots of biodiversity of India. Out of these Eastern Himalayas and Western Ghats and Sri Lanka, these two, they are Eastern Himalayas and Western Ghats and Sri Lanka. They are mountain hotspots of biodiversity. They are Indian mountain hotspots of biodiversity. Now moving to other slide. Mears has identified 9 leading hotspots of biodiversity. Mears has identified 9 leading hotspots of biodiversity. These hotspots of biodiversity, they constitute 30% of all the plant species, and they just cover 0.7% of the Earth's land surface. These 9 leading hotspots of biodiversity, which were identified by Mears, they constitute 30% of all the plant species and cover just 0.7% of Earth's land surface. Some of these are these 9 leading hotspots of biodiversity are tropical Andes, Sundaland, Madagascar, Brazil, Brazil is Atlantic forest, Caribbean, Mesoamerica, Mediterranean basin, Indo-Myanmar, and Philippines. 8 hottest hotspots of on the basis of number of endemic species per unit area ratio. 8 of the hottest hotspots of biodiversity on the basis of number of endemic species per unit area ratio are Madagascar and Indian Ocean Islands, Philippines, Sundaland, Brazil's Atlantic forest, Caribbean, Indo-Myanmar, Western Ghats, Sri Lanka, and Eastern Orc Mountains and coastal forests of Tanzania and Kenya. So this was about hotspots of biodiversity. Thank you. Thank you. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.